If you want to make really good money in 2019, I will share with you in this video list of high paying jobs you can do from home in 2019. And not only that, I am going to share with you how you can get your clients the skills and the experience required. For best advice from moms who want to find their identity or their purpose or their passion, subscribe to my channel where I release new videos every Thursday to help you achieve that. And don't forget to click the bell button for notification. So you're a mom and you're thinking, how can I make extra cash? And not just extra cash, but really good extra cash. At the end of this video, you will have a list of 7 high-paying jobs that you can do right from your home in 2019 to make that extra cash. Now, not only that, you can also download my dream test checklist that will help you to determine which industry to go into. You need that because that's just going to help you to make sure that whatever it is you're doing, you love it. Now, the first one is this: graphic designing. Now, graphic designing has been around for a while, but with the advent of so many online entrepreneurs and so many businesses around, there's always need for a graphic designer. So they design things from logos to websites to t-shirts to banners to mugs, you name it, to even clothing wares. That's true. And so if you're thinking of going to graphic designing, what do you need to get into that? I will talk about the skill first. The skill you need is you need to at least know how to use a particular software, maybe Adobe, on your computer to design. Now, another skill that would be super important for you is if you have an attention to detail and you love designing and you're very creative, this is something you should consider. Now, when it comes to training, if you are naturally gifted, you can go into it, but you can get some form of training just to sharpen up skills or learn about the most up-to-date software so you can really flourish in that industry. Now, let's talk about the money part. Now, a graphic designer can earn up to about $100 to thousands of dollars on jobs they've carried out. Now, did I mention at the beginning of this video that the list I have here are people I have actually worked with personally? So basically, I've paid money from my pockets to these people, and I know that they are high-paying jobs that you can do in 2019. So when you're thinking about money for graphic designing, so that basically means how many jobs can you do in a month. That would determine how much money you can earn, right? So the second one is web designers. Now, you know that the website is something that is needed for most businesses, and there's so many businesses out there. So when it comes to getting clients, that's no problem. Now, what do web designers do? They design websites, and the skill that you're looking at is you need to know how to design a website. Whether you're designing the website using templates or you're doing coding, whatever area you want to go into, you can actually go into this. Now, as a mom, if you're interested in this, of course you need training, or unless your job before becoming a mom has to do with web designing. If not, you need some form of training to understand this. So you need to know how to use maybe WordPress or know the different templates that are out there that you can use for your clients. Now, you're thinking, how do I get clients for this job? Now, okay, let me talk about the money part first. They earn from $1,000 per site to thousands. I had to pay thousands to redesign my website, so I know that if you go into web designing, you can really make good money. Now, for the 2 categories of jobs I've talked about, which is graphic designing and web designing, the 2 ways you can get a job is if you sign up with Fiverr, you can get clients that go onto Fiverr to get jobs done, or Upworks. Now, comment below if you've ever heard of Fiverr, just say yes, or if you've ever used Fiverr to get anything done, and you know that those are 2 sites that you can actually go onto to get jobs and get clients. Now, let's go on to the next category of people, which are creators of online courses. Now, that's the truth. Now, if you go online, there are tons of courses out there. You have lessons on like school stuff to like day-to-day things, how you can bake, how you can grow a garden, how you can be organized. There are tons of courses out there, and if you know you have a particular passion, or you have an experience in a particular area, or you have an education in a particular area, you can actually develop online courses. And what does it entail? All you need to do is pick a topic, determine what you want to talk about, break it down, and do videos if you have to. You can do a presentation if you don't want to, like you can use, it's up to you whatever style you want to go into, and upload the videos on different platforms that are out there, or you can use your own platform and you can make extra cash. Now, this is the good news. Courses actually range from like $10 to thousands of dollars. I've paid quite a few, good amount of money for online courses, because when you're an entrepreneur, you're always training yourself. So you need to, you know that there's that pool of people out there that want to learn something and they don't mind paying for it. So the next one is membership sites. Now this is a little bit like creating online courses, but it's a little different in the sense that membership sites is like a group of people that are on to something, and every month they pay a particular amount of money to learn something. Now let me explain it. It seems more like a Facebook group kind of concept, but in this group, the person that creates the site actually teaches the people in the communities, provides them with particular resources that they need, and the members in the site pay a particular amount of money every month to learn something. So now you ask me, what is the training required, or experience required, or skills required? Whatever it is you want to create membership sites around, it should be something you know something about, right? So you can give out your wisdom, and you can get a group of people to pay a particular amount of money every month as a subscription for using the site. So you can set up your membership site to earn about maybe $10 per member, or thousands of dollars. It depends on the wealth of knowledge that you're giving the people in that community. Now for these two sets of groups that I've mentioned, which is online courses and membership sites, you might be wondering, how do I get my clients? You might want to listen to the next two kind of jobs I'm going to talk about, because you will be needing those two people to help you to push your business. And the first one is ad managers. Now, have you ever been on Facebook or Instagram where you're scrolling and you see all those ads just pop up? Yes. Now, ad manager is a person that is in charge of making sure that those ads actually pop up in your feed, so that customers can be going to that particular ad, and that way that company makes money. So what it entails is you work with a business, maybe a business like mine, and if I have like a new course coming out, or I have a membership coming out, or whatever product I'm trying to sell, you would work alongside with me to develop ads on those social media platforms where those things will pop up in my prospective customers' feed, and that way I would make money. Now you make money, either you charge monthly fee or you make money per ad. It's up to you. Now the skill that you require is, if you love using social media, that would work for you. So the skills you really require, because at the end of the day, it's an advert, is you need to be creative. Marketing too is also super important, and also you need to know how to use the ad manager softwares for Facebook and for Instagram. And so the fourth category of high-paying jobs in 2019 you might want to consider is digital marketing or social media manager. Now that looks a little bit like ad manager, but it's like a bigger job. So social media managers would be, if I should have employed somebody, they will be in charge of everything that has to do with my social media presence. So they go on from feeds on Instagram to what I post on Instagram. They help me to look good on social media, basically. And the good news about it is every business out there needs to have a social media presence. So you know that every business out there is a prospective customer. So if you're already on Facebook every day, or you're already on Instagram, and you know the ins and outs of all this social media platform, or Twitter or LinkedIn, this is something you can look into. So rather than spending your time just browsing through other people's feeds, you can actually make money doing that. So what kind of skills are required? You can get some training online to be an excellent digital marketing. I believe in training a lot, so that way you can stand out. And also, as you get jobs, whether you start from doing it for free or you start having good money, as you get jobs, you build a portfolio so that when other businesses come to you, you can charge a great amount of money. And the good thing about it is you can earn from $100 to thousands of dollars, depending on your experience in these two categories. So remember, ad manager, social media manager, or digital marketing manager, whatever it's called. For those two, if you're thinking, how do you get clients? Pretty simple. I already said every business out there needs a social media manager or an ad manager. So what you can do is you can do door to door, where you go about to different businesses and let them know the benefits of you working with them, or you can reach out to businesses online if you want to do that, or you can just research a network where you can join, and then you can be part of that network, and people go onto those networks to actually get a social media manager or to get an ad manager. Now remember, for all these things, I'll put the link in below, so you can click on those links to find out where to go. And now the last category where you can make money is being an online seller. Now I would give an advice and say being an Amazon seller actually helps your credibility, because people go on Amazon anyway and they shop on Amazon without even checking out the seller because they trust Amazon. So if you want to really make extra cash this year, you might want to consider being an online seller where you have your own platform and you can look around and research the best platform you can use to do that, or you can become an Amazon seller. Pretty simple thing to do. You need to first decide on what particular product or service you want to sell, and you create a platform where your customers can buy from you. Now the amount of money you make is really up to you. It depends on how you price your products. You can sell like really cheap products, or you can sell very expensive products. It's up to you, from phone covers to really expensive stuff. I mean, when you go on Amazon, there's everything, right? So it's up to you to decide on what catches your fancy and whatever it is you want to sell. And so all you need to do is find a supplier, or if you want to create things yourself, it's up to you, but find a supplier that would always be dependable, so that whenever your customers come, you can get that product into their hands. So there you have it. That's the list of 7 high-paying jobs you can do from home in 2019 that can help you to make really good money. And I've also shared with you skills that is required, experience that may be required, and also where to get your clients. You can join a community of moms just like you on Facebook. That's the Mom Leader Facebook community, where I share up-to-date tips, lessons, resources to help moms to find their identity, find their purpose and their passion, and most importantly, to get them started. And you know what's beautiful about it? We also encourage one another to get to what we really want to achieve in life. If you like this video, subscribe, click the bell button so you don't miss the new videos, and also please do share this with your mom friends out there that might need it. Now, if you found this video really helpful, please comment below saying helpful in the comments below. I'll see you in my next video.